Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We're going to take our final look at Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Sales data off of TCG Player, this time at 150 days post-release with the play boxes. In the whole pre-release period and now out 150 days after release, it sold in total 2,820 boxes on the platform at a total of $383,000 for an average price per box of $136, just a little bit short of that break-even sales price on a marketplace like TCG Player with fees of around 12.5% for this type of product. And what to compare it against, we'll put up some other recent standard set play boxes and standard set boxes. Since play boxes just came about at the beginning of this year, so we have the red line of Murders of Karlov Manor that's doing well above the blue line of Outlaws. We have the yellow line of Lost Caverns of Ixalan set box cumulative sales. And remember, something that we had kind of analyzed and decided on previously was that combined set and draft box sales would be about 20 to 25% higher than just the set box sales. So it would have been a line up even higher than this, and likewise with the purple line of Wilds of Eldraine, this one only being the set box. So again, if you add the draft box data in there, you would have come up somewhere to around $540,000. It would have been in this area next to that red Murders of Karlov Manor play box line. So Outlaws play boxes did not do too well. The collector boxes did okay out to the 60 days where I stopped looking at them. The prices are pretty low today. And what this really underscores is just the difficulty of doing these kind of analyses or trying to draw any hard conclusions from them because of all the variables involved. You have the set itself, what format is it primarily made for, which dictates the power level, which dictates how much people will want to buy it to some degree. But you also have the flavor. Was a Wild West flavored set ever going to do very well? It's certainly not the strongest flavor of set that Magic has ever had, but neither is it the weakest. You have the general perceived power level of the set overall. You have the limited environment and how fun or unfun it is to play based on how well it was constructed and play tested. So you have a lot of these variables, and not to mention just wholesale pricing, continued price increases, and print run sizes. So lots and lots of variables in here, which can make it difficult to draw hard conclusions and make statements like, well, the reason this did better than that is precisely because of this variable or something like that. All we can do is take kind of large views at the market and try to build an intuitive feeling of how the market works and how it might respond in the future when we're trying to purchase things and we have to decide on a particular date at a particular time to spend our money on something. So that's what we're really trying to get out of a lot of this. And you can see here that Outlaws of Thunder Junction, again, this blue line, it was well below Murders at Karlov Manor, but everybody would say Murders was the much worse set, and the play boxes of Murders were much worse received than the play boxes of Outlaws, even though people were willing to spend more money on the Murders play boxes than the Outlaws play boxes. So, again, this will be the very last look at Outlaws of Thunder Junction boxes of any type. I typically look at collector boxes out to 60 days post-release and play boxes out to 150 days post-release, after which I think there's not really anything else interesting that happens in the market. For instance, with Outlaws at this point, we've already had Modern Horizons 3 come out, we've had Assassin's Creed, we've had Bloomburrow, and we're about to get Duskmourn. So the world has really moved on to the extent that the prices of these sealed products are going to change drastically, or that we might see any type of very large movement in the number of boxes sold overall. Let me know what you think, everyone. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my very generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.